Hey everyone, Ryan here with creatingawebsiteguide.com. This is part of the case study in which I'm showing you how I'm building a website for a lawn mowing company that I'm starting. So this is case study number one. We've already installed WordPress, we've gone through the settings, changed the password, done things like that. Now we're going to focus on the theme. Right now I'm at greenbaylawnmowing.com. It's kind of ugly, to be honest. This is just the stock theme that comes with WordPress when you install it. It's got a basic blog post here, but it kind of looks like a little bit of a journal. It's not flashy at all. So I'm going to be using Thesis theme throughout this case study. Thesis is a premium theme that allows you to make tweaks and changes quite easily without having to do any coding. So I use it for a ton of my websites. Really like it. I'm not saying that just because I'm trying to sell you anything. I am an affiliate. I'll just mention that affiliate. I make money if you buy it through me. So, but I'm just recommending it because I use it and I'm going to be using it throughout this case study. So, Thesis theme, you can follow the links on my site. You can also find it at DIYthemes.com. So, I'd appreciate it if you click the links because if you do buy it, then I make money. If you go directly to the site, I will not. So, anyways, there's a basic video on their website, the landing page you'll see here. It'll go over what exactly Thesis is, and you'll see it too while I'm building the site. So for plans and pricing, it's $87 if you want to use it. I have the developer's option because obviously I'm doing a bunch of sites. So well worth it. It saves you a ton of time. So I mean, if your time's worth $40 an hour, if you can save 2 hours on it, it's worth it. So a lot of people use it. Neil Patel, Matt Cutts, who many of you have probably seen. I have links to him throughout these video case studies, things like that, because it gives a lot of good information about getting ranked in Google. So anyways, I already have that installed. So what you would need to do is go ahead and basically buy this and install it to your computer. And I'm going to assume you're doing that if you're following along at this point. So once you have that done, you're going to want to go to bluehost.com where we're doing the hosting, for this case study. We're going to do the control panel login, and I'm just going to log into my dashboard here for Bluehost, and I'll show you exactly how we can load Thesis into our site then. So we're simply going to go down and we're going to look for unlimited FTP. And FTP stands for File Transfer Protocol. Basically, we're going to take files from your computer, the file basically Thesis, in this example, and we're going to upload it to your hosting account. So we're just going to transfer some files. So go ahead and click on that. It may take a minute or so to load, depending on the speed of your computer here. Just click Run for this if you get the same kind of error that I get. All right, so this might look a little daunting to you, to me at first, that's for sure. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to want to find Thesis on your computer. So on the left-hand side where my mouse is right now, I saved Thesis to my desktop. So I double-click Desktop here, and there's a file here. It says thesis_18, and that's the file I'm looking for. So I know where it is now. Now I simply have to find where I'm going to put that file. So on the right here is your hosting account. This is everything that's saved in your hosting account online through Bluehost. So you're going to want to double click on public HTML. You're going to want to then double click on WP-content here. And then themes. Okay. And then we're simply going to take Thesis. We're going to select it here. And we're going to click the arrow over here so that it goes into themes. And then it'll start transferring. So this will take a little while depending on the load of your computer. I'm just going to cut this out and get back with you when it's loaded. Okay, so we're back here. Thesis has been installed to our Bluehost account. So you can see it's now an option under the themes. There's two other stock themes that come, with WordPress. As you saw, one of them, I'm not sure if that was 2010 or 2011. Either way, we don't want it. So we're going to double click on Thesis now. And there's three things we have to do to make Thesis work properly. And you can find it on the developer's website. When you download Thesis for the first time, I think they should email you instructions as well. But I'm just going to show you real quick as a refresher. So you're going to want to right click, and we're going to click on rename, and we're on the custom sample folder. So we're just going to delete the sample and the hyphen here and hit OK, and it's just going to be called custom. So that was renamed. Then we're going to go into, let me see here, custom, double click. Okay, so to change permissions, we're just going to right click on it, and there's chmod here. You're going to click on that, and for layout, we're just going to type in 666. So no, we're not the devil or anything, and it won't bring us bad luck, so just hit OK. And then under cache, excuse me, we're going to right click on that and do chmod as well again, and we're going to change those permissions to 775. Okay, so that's all we have to do at this point. Now you can close this out or log out of Bluehost. We don't need to do this anymore. We're just going to go back to our website now, and we're going to go back into the dashboard. I'm logged in at the moment, so we'll go into dashboard here and go under appearance. And when we scroll down here to available themes, Thesis is there now. So we just click on it, and on the top right you can hit activate Thesis. Okay, and then Thesis will be a new option on the column here, and there's going to be a ton of different design options, and we'll go over that in a future video. But right now, if you just click on your website here, I'll click on Green Bay Lawn Mowing here, you can see that Thesis theme is installed. This is the standard look of it. You know, it's pretty bland as it is, but it's very customizable, and we'll be doing that in the future. So if you have any questions or anything, email me on that. But that should have been a pretty comprehensive guide on how to go about installing Thesis to the site. So thanks again for watching. This is Ryan with creatingawebsiteguide.com with case study number 1, greenbaylawnmowing.com.